Hi everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Magic 2015. So we're continuing on with the campaign today, up to the Ravnica plane. So, as somebody suggested, that there is a story for these planes, and I always seem to let it go over my head. So let me just see what the plane says. So the mysterious shard is linked to Jace, the living guild pact. His duties dealing with Ravnica's guilds mean he could be anywhere. You must find the Mimage quickly. You may be close to finding Jace, but Garrick is closing to find you. Okay, so I'm looking for some kind of oracle, I think. When you arrive on Theros, you learn the oracle you seek has been kidnapped by Tiramet. Okay, so yeah, that's why I went after Tiramet in the last one. So in this one, I'm looking for Jace, who's going to help me sort out this amulet thing that I found. So now you can see I've got the Explore Ravnica, so I can go and find cards in here, but I've got Search the City as my first encounter, so let's see how we get on with my particular deck. So searching the city for Jace leads you to districts controlled by each of the 10 guilds. You examine clue stones and guild gates in search of answers, but you only find more questions. It feels as if the city itself stands to oppose your progress. Okay, so this could be interesting. So I'm guessing, I'm not entirely sure what kind of deck this is going to be. Maybe like kind of a colourless, don't like that hand. We'll draw a new one. Don't like that hand either. This one's going to have to do, I think. Keep hand. So we'll obviously start off with the Train Carathol. I don't like the fact that I went down to six cards, but what am I going to do? So I should be able to put Ordeal of Heliod on top of the Train Carathol. Is it Caracol? Yeah, Caracol. So we got there, Maze's Ends. It's a land. When it enters the battlefield tapped, you can add one of any colour to your you can add one colourless land to your... What's the word I'm looking for? You can add one colourless mana to your pool, so you can't. While you can't use it to tap coloured spells, you can use it to boost up coloured on top of coloured spells, kind of things. So you can return Maze's End to its owner's hand, search your library for a gate card, put it into the battlefield. Okay, so you can use it to like search for gates as well, which is kind of cool. And as a colourless land. Oh cool, so we've also managed to get ourselves a Satyr Hoplite. So the Ordeal of Heliod is probably going to go on top of there next turn. Should be quite cool. We do have an Act of Treason, which is going to be pretty... I don't know what kind of cards this deck's going to run. Could be interesting. I'm guessing it's got lots of gates and lots of colourless cards and things like that. But I don't know, because I've not played this deck before, so it should be interesting. I'm guessing it's got some kind of dragon, maybe. So we've got a Transguild Promenade. It's another non-standard land. So when Transguard Promenade enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you pay 1 mana. Okay, so you have to pay 1 mana to... and then this allows you to add 1 mana of any colour to your mana pool. Well, that's pretty cool. So it's kind of a sweet land. You can use it to... If you're using like lots of multicoloured cards, then I'm guessing it could be quite useful. So we are going to play Ordeal of Heliod with 2 white lands this turn. Put on my Satyr Hoplite, and then we can also play the Foundry Street Denizen as well. Would have been nice to have got that last turn, but you can't really complain too much. I'll play it now though. So any red creatures that come into play will pump it up, which is quite cool. So we're going to swing in with both my creatures this turn. This will get pumped up to a 3/3. Very nice. So whenever an enchanted creature attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it. Then if it has 3 or more 1/1 counters on it, sacrifice Ordeal of Heliod. That's pretty cool. So I'm just going to use it to... So I already got 1/1 token put on my Satyr Hoplite because I put because it was the target of a spell, which is quite cool. And we've got Simic Guildgate, which is so it enters the battlefield tapped, but is a blue-green land, which is quite cool. And we've also got a Defender. So we've got a Gate Creeper Vine enters the battlefield. You may search your library for a basic land card or gate card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your library. So it's basically using it to dig for more land or gates. But gates are land, they're just like non-basic ones. So he's managed to get a black-white one by the looks of things. So just going to hit continue for now. Attack with all. I'm not really too scared about a 0/2 defender. He'll probably just block. So there we go, there's Ordeal of Heliod has been removed as I got 3 counters on it. And I go all the way up to 32 health, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, he's going to block the 4/4. Obviously doesn't want to take that much damage right now. And then it's going to hit continue. So I'm up to 33 health. He's down to 13. 20 health ahead. Can't complain too much about that, really, can I? So he's played his white-black land. Still not really any kind of significant creatures. Just lots of gates. Oh, excellent. Here's Seraph of the Masses. So I think I can convoke that with you and you. No, I can't do that. I'd have to... So let me hit continue. I can't convoke that this turn as it requires... So it requires 6, but it requires... Why can't I convoke... That's weird. I would have thought I would have been able to. So, oh no, sorry, it requires 5 mana, so I need 1 more mana or to tap my Satyr Hoplite. So I don't really want to do that, so I may as well attack him with these 2. Gain the lifelink and do 4 damage. And then I will... If I get some more creatures down, I might be able to convoke it. At the moment, it's not really that... I'm not really that fussed about it. It's not as though he's got any kind of creatures down, so he's managed to get a red-green Guildgate down. And also a Ceruli Gatekeepers. So when Ceruli Gatekeepers enters the battlefield, if you control 2 more gates, you gain 7 life. Okay, so he's managed to gain some life there. So it goes back up to 15, I think. Yeah, 15. It's pretty crazy. So, ooh, Triplicate Spirits, very nice. So I can actually play that one this turn, and I will convoke with those 2. Confirm. So these are all 3/1/1 flyers, which is pretty sweet. And then I'm actually going to swing him with my 4/4. He's got no lands open and only a 2/4, so he might choose to defend. I don't know. I do have lots of flyers down now, so I should be able to convoke my Seraph of the Masses quite easily next turn by probably 1, 2, 3, and then the rest of my land, which is quite cool. So he's going to swing it with a 2/4. You know what? Don't really care. It's 2 health. I've got 34 for God's sake, which is pretty sweet. So what's he got then? A Sunspire Gatekeepers, so more to do with the gates. So when Sunspire Gatekeepers enter the battlefield, if you control 2 or more gates, put a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance onto the battlefield. It's pretty cool. So obviously this is it's a gate deck, so it's got lots of mechanics which revolve around controlling lots of gates and lots of pump up and abilities for your creatures utilising the gates. So we are going to summon my Seraph of the Masses. 1, 2, pay that. Don't mind, that means it leaves me 3 creatures to swing in the air with this turn. Because I'd rather not attack, because he can kill off my Satyr Hoplite with his 2 creatures there. May as well just swing in with my 3 flying creatures and save that for a blocker for one of these 3 creatures even. So I can do 3 damage in the air quite nicely. I do have the Act of Treason for doing any kind of last minute burst damage with one of his creatures, such as say the Sunspire Gatekeepers. So what we've got here then, Ubulsar Gatekeepers. So when an Ubulsar Gatekeepers enters the battlefield, if you control 2 or more gates, target creature an opponent controls gains -2/-2 until end of turn. So he's going to kill off one of my flyers. It's fair enough. So that goes down to a 6/6. Not the end of the world. Lots of 2/4 creatures. These Gatekeepers. So I should be able to block. Let me think. I'll block the 2/2. And I'll block the 2/4. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. So that's got vigilance. So the reason I was blocking that one is it gives him 1 less blocker, technically. So just because. There we go. Warstorm Surge is a brilliant card, except I'm missing 1 land. So what I'm actually going to do is Act of Treason his 2/4, just because he's then got no blockers and I can just swing him with everything. So makes that a 7/7. Attack with all. I doubt he's got 2 land open, unless he's got some kind of mass removal, which only costs 2 land. I think I've won. So there we go, that's game. Good start to the episode, as per usual. Can't complain. So I quite like that. That deck was quite interesting, kind of revolving around the Ravnica Guild Gates and cards related to them. So what do we manage to unlock then? Ooh, nice. August Spree. Target creature gains +4/-4 until end of turn. Interesting. So you could use it as like removal or pump up if your creature is particularly powerful. Is it an instant? Yeah, so if you had a big creature that had more than 4 health, you could use it to do basically massive damage. We've got Goblin Electromancer, so instant and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less. That's pretty cool. We've got lots of the Guild Gates, so red-white Guild Gates, perfect. They might have to go in my deck, just because they're red-white mana. They do come in tap, but they are more useful later on. Nice, got another Lightning Talons, finally. Another Krenko's Command, also good. What else have we got? Another Angelic Edict. Ooh, Swift Justice. That's going to be pretty good for if I make a heroic deck later on. So, till end of turn, target creature gains +1/0 and gains first strike and lifelink. That's pretty sweet if you could put it on a big pumpy creature and get like a lot of life back from it. We've got anything else? We've got a True Fire Paladin. Could go quite well in this deck. So, it's got Vigilance, red-white. Could go in there quite nicely. We've also got a Guild Mage. And then a Quicken. So, some interesting cards there. Very nice. So let me just, can I go into here? So what I want to do is edit my deck real quick. If we go to equip deck, I want to edit it quick. Come on. Oh right, that just allows me to choose decks there. So I have to go right out, go back into the deck editor, put those gates in. So we go back. Oh come on, menu! Don't do this to me now. So we're going to scroll along, find... Oh yeah, I want decks, don't I? There we go. Decks, my Aura Weenies, edit deck. So what I want is red-white, confirm, lands, and then where are my gates? So 1, 2, 3, 4. That way I can take out 2 white and 2 red maybe? Yeah, that'll do. So I've got four dual land, 12 white, 8 red. If you let me know if that's wrong or not, please, that would be fantastic. Oh no, I want to continue building, don't I? Go back to spells, that's what I'm looking for. So then Swift Justice might work quite well. I'll hold off on that one. Ajani's Pridemate might work quite well if I go for a more lifelinky kind of deck. What else did I get? Ooh, Angelic Edict, pretty good. I think I've already got 2 of them in my deck, so I might hold off on putting more of them in. But what was it I wanted to put in from along here? It was... I've got another Krenko's Command, but it was more the Lightning Talons, so let me see what I could remove. Let's have a look. I'm not sure if Warstorm Surge is very... So no, I'm going to take the Warstorm Surge out. It's going probably might be better for more like big creatures or something like that. So what I'm actually going to do, where the hell did that what am I looking for? I'm looking for Lightning Talons. There we go. Excellent. So you get +3/0 and first strike, which is awesome. So we also got the True Fire Paladin now, which is quite cool. That's a nice card. I might have to put that in. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. So I think we're done for now. Save and quit. Made a couple of changes. So if we go back to the campaign, come on, let's go back. Campaign, there we go, single player. Campaign. Ravnica, there we go. So we're going to take on the second encounter in Ravnica today, I think. So Orzhov's Demand. So let's see what the story says. So here we go. So what is it then? The Orzhov Syndicate collects its debts even after killing the debtor. Taser Karlov, the guild's envoy, has big plans of her own and doesn't want you poking around. If you can defeat her goons, she'll give you some information in exchange for getting out of her hair. Fair enough. So I've just got to, beat her up. So this is looking pretty good. 3 land, an Act of Treason, Ordeal of Heliod, and an Attended Knight. So I'm actually going to keep that hand. I'm probably going to play my Boros Guildgates to start off with. So what have we got here then? So we've got Godless Shrine. As Godless Shrine enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 life. If you don't, Godless Shrine enters the battlefield tapped. Okay, so she decided not to pay 2 life. So I will follow up with nice Lightning Talons as well. That's going to be awesome on my Attended Knight or the subsequent 1/1 Soldier. So I like the fact this has a first strike on it as well. So playing some kind of black-white deck maybe, I'm assuming, considering she's got a black-white non-basic land. So she's got a Vizkopa Guild Mage, so target creature gains lifelink until end of turn. Whenever your opponent gains life this turn, each opponent loses that much life. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you can activate that, I'm guessing, at the beginning of the turn if you know you're going to be like gaining life, and you can also give other creatures lifelink as well. So if you've got lots of mana open, I suppose that could be quite a good double whammy. Oh, nice Broodkeeper. Oh, I'm looking good already. Can we get anything down? No, I may as well play my second Guild Gate, as I won't be playing anything till Attended Knight next turn. So she's going to be able to smack me for 2 this turn coming. Nice, got the Angelic Edict down as well. Could do with some more land, but it's not the end of the world right now. So I'm going to take 2 damage, not the end of the world. And then we've also got a Tithe Drinker, so Lifelink and Extort. What the hell's Extort? Extortion and backroom dealings are all in a day's work for the White-Black Oz Guild of Ravnica. The Extort ability means whenever you cast a spell, you may pay 1 white or 1 black. If you do, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life equal to the total life that way. That's pretty cool. So if you've got lots of land open, so I'm guessing that's when you've dealt damage. So, oh, whenever you cast a spell. Fair enough, that's pretty cool. So, nice, more land, that's what I'd like to see. So, can't get Broodkeeper down until next turn, so I'm going to play the Attended Knight this turn. 2/2 first strike. So we'll be able to kill off the Vizkopa Guildmage and potentially the Tithe Drinker as well. Although I can't see him swinging in with the 2/1 somehow. So I've got lots of delicious auras to come down as well. Although my Broodkeeper will be coming down fairly soon. I will probably put Lightning Talons on my Broodkeeper, to be fair. And then start getting some flying creatures down. Nice, second Angelic Edict. So we should play Broodkeeper this turn. Won't be swinging in, just because, well, I could swing in, but I don't see it being worthwhile. So I may as well just save this as a blocker for now, then start getting like creatures down onto my... Sorry, start getting auras down onto my Broodkeeper, which will give me flyers, which is what I want. Ah, nice, another Guild Gate. You can go down. It will come on tap, so I won't be able to get the benefit of it till next turn. But I think we're going to put Lightning Talons down on my Broodkeeper first. There we go. So that'll produce a 2/2 flyer, which I can pump up +1/0 until end of turn. Hit continue. I'm probably going to swing in with my 2 first. No, I'm going to swing in with my 5/3 because even if she blocks with both of them, they'll both die because I will do 5 damage between the 2 of them first, which is what I want. So there we go, that's the 5/3 down. That's 5 damage down, which is cool. Probably put Ordeal of Heliod on that because that'll give me 2 dragons then, which I can swing in the air, which is always a bonus, having lots of flyers down. And then I'll also keep pumping up my Broodkeeper as well, which will just make it, you know, super special awesome. So the more 1/1 counters I get on it, the quicker... Oh, just realised I've got to hit continue, haven't I? Because I've got an ability I can activate Whoopsie-diddly-squit. So I do like these new Guild Gates. I like the fact that I've pretty much got every single one of my Guild Gates down, bar 1. Interesting. I love why it managed to give me red. I think it's kind of geared up that because I'm running a red-white deck originally, it probably was biased to give me the red-white Guild Gate. So we've got another Vizkopa Guildmage. So, what did that do? Was she able to... Okay, I think it was just... oh, wow. Lightning Talons as well. So, I can actually play both of these onto my Broodkeeper, which is just plain awesome. So, may as well get going. So, I'll play Ordeal of Heliod on there first. Give me another 2/2 Flyer Dragon. And I'll pump it up to... No, it won't pump it up yet, will it? And we can also play Lightning Talons, making an 8/3. Nice. I get another dragon. Sweet. So I'm going to swing in with my flyer and my 8/3, which has first strike. So even if she blocks with all of these, it goes up to 9/4 as well. So she's going to block with one of them. Fair enough. I will kill it off with the first strike. Doesn't deal any damage to my creature. So I've got 2 Angelic Edicts I can play now, so I can start bouncing back cards, or banishing cards if I... Not banishing, exiling, sorry. Exiling cards if I need to, but I don't really need to, so let's just hit continue for now. I might exile one of the creatures at the end of the turn, but let me just pump... I will pump up all of them, so if I attack pause, if I give that maximum of 4 times, so I do that one twice... So okay, yep, okay. Pump up that one up once, okay. Pump up this one up. So I think this might be it's gonna be close to lethal anyway. There we go, 6, 6, and 4, so that's 10 altogether, so she's gonna have to block. There we go. Yeah, I forgot you pump them up as well, so it's another creature sacrifice to keep her in the game, but my dragons are going to do their business. get her down to 4 health. So I've got lethal next turn with 3 flyers in the air, which is awesome. I don't even need to pump them up. I can literally just attack him with all 3 of them and she's dead. So unless she's got something awesome to play, that's going to be game. That's all we got then. Purge the Profane. Target opponent discards 2 cards and you gain 2 life. Okay, fair enough. So I've got to discard 2 of my cards. So I'll chuck the Act of Treason and the Angelic, and one of my Angelic Edicts even. White land, don't really matter right now. So I'm just going to hit continue. Swing with my 3 dragons. 1, 2, 3. Attack. So she's on 6, so no need to pump up. So 1, 2, and 3. And that's a game. Nice. So we're doing well in Ravnica so far. So open the booster. Get anything good? Let's have a quick look. Anything worth using? Oh, Explosive Impact. Deals 5 damage to target creature or player. Could be good for a burn deck. Another Lightning Talons. Could possibly go in the deck. Another Foundry Street Denizen. Deviant Glee. Enchanted creature. Ah, nice. If I decide to splash some black... If I make an aura deck, I'll probably decide to splash in some black, and this will be one of the auras that will be going in there, because it's also got like some red on it as well. So got another vampire, which is pretty cool. So I'm also tempted to make a vampire deck at some point. Another True Fire Paladin. Phantom General. Creature tokens you control gain +1/+1. Ooh, that's pretty good for a weenie deck. Palisade Giant. All damage that would be dealt to you or another permanent you control is dealt to Palisade Giant instead. That's a pretty cool card. But that's also going to be the end of the episode, as I've got through 2 encounters today. So we're probably in the next episode looking at taking on Selesnya and then Jace. This deck is actually really well suited for taking on Jace because he's using illusion creatures similar to his deck from Magic 2014 that are all susceptible to the weakness where if they're targeted by a spell or ability, they get removed straight away. So because my deck is full of cheap auras, I can literally just use them as removal spells against his illusion creatures, which is going to be sweet. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. As always, guys, don't forget to comment on like if you enjoyed the episode. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.